Hi, my name is Abby with Little by Little Fitness. Today we are doing a 60-minute power flow. This is the kind of practice that speaks to my soul that I love to do. It's fluid, it's challenging, it's invigorating, probably a little intermediate, but definitely give it a try. I'll always cue you into a way where it's accessible to you. So if you have blocks or need a towel or anything, go ahead and grab that. Otherwise, we'll get started in a child's pose. So bringing the knees wide to the width of the mat, sit the hips back towards the heels, stretch the arms forward, rest the forehead down. Start to bring your full awareness to the breath. To the inhales and the exhales, moving in and out of the nostrils. Notice where you feel the breath. Do you feel it expand the ribs through the back body and expand the belly, pressing against the inner thighs? And on the exhale breath, maybe you feel the hips sink a little closer back towards the heels. Maybe the arms start to stretch a little more forward, lengthening through the spine. Start to invite a little movement into your child's pose, a little rocking of the hips right to left, rolling over the forehead right to left. Begin to press into the fingertips, lifting the palms up off the mat, lifting the elbows off the mat, and then dip the chest towards the mat, squeeze the shoulder blades back behind the body. Again, continue with that, alternating the right side and left side, dropping it down to the mat. Lower the hands back down to the mat, elbows come back down to the mat. Take an inhale breath here. Exhale it out. On the next inhale breath, making your way up to a tabletop position. Wrists come under shoulders, knees come under the hips. On the inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, tuck the toes, squeeze the shoulder blades back behind you. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest, tops of the feet press into the mat. Feel the rounding of the spine. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Exhale, round. Last one, deepest inhale, fill up, gaze up, press the chin forward. Exhale, round, come up onto the fingertips as you bring the chin towards the chest. Coming back through tabletop position, extend the right arm forward, left leg back. Find that stability through the core, find the balance. Keep pressing into the left hand, extending the right arm forward, left leg long. Take an inhale to lengthen here. Exhale, round, forehead towards knee. Inhale, lengthen out. Bring the right arm right, left leg left. Hover and hold. Scoot the left foot a little forward as you lower it down towards the floor. Inhale the right arm high, gaze at the thumb. On the exhale, start to walk the left hand forward. Bring the right shoulder down, right hand to the left leg. Keep working the back of the skull towards the mat, gazing up towards the sky. Option to bind the left arm behind the body. Start to unwind, plant the left hand, extend the right arm high, gaze at the right thumb. Flex the left toes up towards the sky and tuck the right toes so the right heel is lifted. The right hand comes down to the mat. Shift the hips back, hips towards the right heel. Keep the left toes up. Stretch the arms forward. On the inhale, rise up. Swivel on the right knee. Keep the right hand planted. Left leg lifts. Knee down, half moon. So lifting the left leg up, flexing through the sole of the foot. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the foot. Kick away from the body, drop the head back. Press the hips forward, squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Heel towards glute for a quadricep stretch. Release the left foot down to the mat. Press into the right hand, lift the right knee in towards the chest. Stay here if you work Vishvamitrasana. Grab the pinky toe edge of the right foot, pull the right knee in towards the armpit, start to kick into the hand. Lower the right knee down, back to the mat, rise up for your gate pose. Bring the right hand to the heel of the right foot, left hand reaches up and back, little back bend here. Inhale the left arm up, glide the left hand down the left leg, reach the right hand behind you. Cartwheel the arms down. Swivel on the right knee. Keep the left leg lifted. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, tap the chin to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Hold this last one and work chin stand. Pin the elbows by the rib cage. Slowly lower down, left knee to forehead round. Good, left knee comes down to the mat, roll through the hips, find a dancing lion. Moving in both directions, making those circles. Back to tabletop position. Extend the right leg back, left arm forward, bouncing table. Kick through the sole of the foot, reach through the left hand. Bring the left arm left, right leg right, hover and hold. Scoot the right foot a little more forward as you lower it down. Inhale the left arm high, gaze up. On the exhale breath, you can walk the right hand forward. Start to thread the left shoulder down. Left hand comes towards the right leg. You can keep the right hand on the floor as leverage to facilitate the twist, or you can bind the right hand behind the body, catch the left inner thigh. Start to unwind, plant the right hand, sweep the left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. Tuck the left toes so the left heel is stacked, and then flex the right toes. Bring the left hand down, set the hips back towards the left heel. Arm stretch forward, lower the forehead down. Inhale, breath, rise up, sweep the right leg back, knee down, half moon. Left hand and knee are grounded, right leg is lifted to hip height or higher. Keep pressing through the sole of the foot, try to stamp it to the back wall. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the foot. Arch the back as you kick away from the body, let the head drop back. Quad stretch, heel to glute, press the hips forward. Slowly release the right foot back to knee down, half moon, then lower it down to the mat. Press into the right foot, draw the left knee up in towards the body. Keep pressing into the left hand, stay here, or bring the right hand to the blade edge of the left foot, begin to kick into the hand. Slowly lower the left knee down, rise up. Tuck the left toes, reach the left hand back towards the left heel, reach the right arm back. Let the right arm pull you up and out of the posture, then let the right hand glide down the right leg, side body stretch, reach the left arm over. Breathe into the side body, open up through the intercostals. Cartwheel the arms down to the top of the mat. Swivel on the left knee. Keep the right leg lifted. Working those C3 sunbird bows. Wrap the elbows in. Eyes of the elbows point forward. Take an inhale. Prepare. Exhale. Tap. Chin to mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This last one, exhale, hold or work chin stand, pinning the elbows beside the rib cage. Very little weight in the chin. Lower down, right knee to forehead round. Bring the right knee down, roll through the hips, dancing lion. Back to tabletop, tuck the toes, hover the knees an inch above the mat, pause. Bring the right knee to right wrist, lift it up to the right elbow, bring it back down to the wrist, and then bring it back to start. Left knee to left wrist, up to left elbow, down to left wrist, then back. Right side, lift up, lower, send back. Left, tap, lift up, lower down, send back. One more time, each side, right. Left. Good. Bounce the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. Alternate pedaling the knees right and left. Press into the index finger and the meaty part of the thumb. Send the hips high. Gaze towards the navel. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes again. Revolve down dog. Bring the right hand to the outside of the leg. You can grab towards the left thigh, shin, ankle, but pull against the right leg, the left leg. Press into the left hand. Gaze under the left armpit. Other side. Plant the right hand. Press into it. Left hand to the outside of the right leg. Back to your downward facing dog. Inhale the heels high off the mat. Tiptoe walk the feet up to meet the hands. Put a bend in the knees. Grab the elbows. Let the hang heavy. Rock right and left. Maybe find a sway front to back. Just let the head go. Gaze towards the belly button. Notice if you're holding it up. Holding tension in other parts of the body can inhibit those parts that we want to open. So holding the neck up might prevent the hamstrings from opening a little more. Release the hands down to the mat. Put a bend in the knees. Press into the heels. Rise up to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Bring the right hand down to the right side of the body. Lift up through the left arm. Lean to the right. Press the hips over to the left. Keep squeezing the glutes together, pressing into the feet. Come back up through center. Left hand down to the left side of the body. Lift up through the right hand. Lean to the left. Press the hips to the right. Squeeze the glutes. Draw the belly in. Inhale, come up. Lift both arms up. Gaze up at the thumbs. Press hips forward. Lean back. Little back bend here. Inhale, come up. Hands to heart center. Bow your head. Close your eyes. Giving thanks to your body. Thanks for this practice, this time that you have to cultivate good energy, to cultivate health and well-being. I pray that you continue through this path throughout the day, throughout the course of your life, to maintain that longing for health, to do the work, to practice, to breathe. Enjoy your practice. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, bend the knees, bow into a forward fold. Press into the hands, work the forehead towards the knees. Inhale to a halfway lift, lengthen out the spine. Exhale, fold, press into the hands, forehead towards knees. We do one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. When we do these halfway lifts, hands can be on the mat, the shins, or the thighs. You're trying to work the crown of the head forward, the stomach in, and a flat back. Exhale, fold, press into the hands, forehead towards knees. Plant the hands, step, hop, walk, or float the feet back, pausing in a high straight arm plank here. Moving through our first chaturanga, wrap the elbows in so the eyes of the elbows point forward. We're going to shift forward on the toes, engage the quadriceps, and draw the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. You can always drop to the knees if that helps you keep good form. Inhale, pull the heart through, gaze up, squeeze the shoulder blades back. And then exhale, chin to the chest, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale the right leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip, sending the right heel towards the left glute. Roll out the ankle, spread out the toes, wiggle them out. Find some circles through the hip joint. We have 360 degrees of movement in this ball and socket joint. So we want to keep it lubricated, keep it moving. Inhale, send the right leg high. Elevate on the left tiptoes in Asasana. Right knee to forehead, shift forward. Send the right leg back. Right knee, right tricep, Ekapada 1, or tap the right knee to the outside of the arm. If you need an Ekapada tutorial, I've got one. Send the right leg high. Right knee, left tricep, hold it or fly. Send it back. Right foot steps forward, high crescent lunge. Inhale the arms up. So in our high crescent lunge, the back heel is stacked over the toes, drawing the belly in, bending into the right knee. Always trying to make 90-degree angles with the knee. Never want to project the knee beyond the toes. Eagle your arms. Left arm goes under the right arm. Find that bind. Lift the elbows, lean back. Pull the bind forward, hover the belly over the thigh. Keep the bind, lift it up. Bend the left knee, press off the ball of the back foot. Lift the left knee up and around the standing right leg, finding your eagle. Draw the elbows towards the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs together, draw the tailbone down, shoulders roll back and down the body. Inhale the left knee up, send it back, full airplane. Release your bind, send the arms back. Think about touching the pinkies behind the body. Pressing the back of the left knee out, engage the left quadricep. Hands to heart center. Lower the left foot to the left toes to the mat and then lift them up. Lower. For 3. For 2. For 1. Bend the right knee, step it back, high crescent lunge. Send the left arm forward, right arm back, water wheel. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another to find the balance. Gaze towards the right thumb. Left hand comes down to the mat, right arm goes high. Gaze at the right thumb. Right hand comes down, lower the left knee, inhale the arms up, Anjaneyasana. So squeeze the left glute, allow the left hip flexor to open. So reciprocal inhibition. So squeezing the opposing set of muscles, allowing the others to release. It sends a message to our nervous system telling you that it's okay. Shift the hips back, runner stretch. You can keep the arms elevated. You can ground them beside the body. But ultimately, we want to work these right toes flexing up. So engage through the right quadricep, allowing the right hamstrings to release. IT band stretch. We're going to walk the hands to the right, and then we're swiveling on this left knee, and then working the pinky toe edge of the right foot down towards the mat. Hands come over to the right side. Draw the belly in. Feel the stretch all through the right IT band. Walk it around to the left side of the mat, wide-legged forward fold. Toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands forward for a wide-legged down dog. Let the weight be back towards the heels here, allowing the sacrum to open, the low back to open up. Let this feel good. Avoid holding the head up. Let it go. Walk the hands under the face. Plant the right hand, extend the left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. Bend the left elbow, bring it behind the body, catch the right inner thigh. Keep working the gaze up. You can take the right hand towards the left shin or ankle. Give a little tug and work the gaze up. Staying here, if you work a triple bind, you can take that left arm that's behind you. You can thread it under the right arm. Take the head with you, left hand towards right shin. Release back through center. Plant the left hand under the face. Extend the right arm high. Gaze up. Bend the right elbow. Bring it behind the body. Work towards catching the left inner thigh. Left hand to right leg. Use the hand on the leg to facilitate the right shoulder drawing back. Gazing up. Staying right here. If you want to work that triple bind, you can take the hand that's behind you. Thread it under. Thread it through the hand, the arm and the leg. Take the head with you under the bicep, right hand to left leg. And release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to hips, rise up to standing. Point the toes out towards the edges of the mat. Place the hands on the inner thighs. Dip the right shoulder down. Press away from the right thigh and bring the gaze towards the left. Gaze over that left shoulder. Feel that wonderful little twist. Come back through center. Dip the left shoulder down. Press the right thigh away. Gaze over the right shoulder. Come back through center. Straighten the legs. Inhale the arms up. Point the toes back in. Swan dive. Fold forward. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Step the right foot back. Drop to the forearms. Forearm plank. Think about pressing the backs of the knees out. Lower the hips down an inch. They probably need to go a little lower. Sug the belly in. Unless your hips are all the way on the floor, then get them up. Finding that stability through the core here. Walk the feet in dolphin. Bring the gaze towards the belly button, walking the feet in as far as they can go. Press into the forearms, sending the hips high. Stay right here in your dolphin, opening the shoulders. If you have pincha in your practice, bring the gaze forward. Ground through the big toes of one foot. Lift the other leg, whichever you desire. Find that split leg L before the legs come together at the top. Squeeze the glutes together. Press into the forearms. Meeting back in your dolphin, walk it out, forearm plank. Hold. Walk it back up, dolphin. We're doing 5 dolphin dives. Keeping the hips high, lifting the heels up, tap the nose towards the thumbs, bring it back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the hands, downward facing dog. Oh, those are so good for the shoulders. Take a few breaths here in your downward facing dog. Gaze towards the belly button. Feel the hamstrings open a little more through every sequence we do. Send the left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Left heel towards right glute. Circle out the hip joint. Spread through the toes. Roll out the ankle. Straighten the left leg. Elevate on the right tiptoes. Nasasana. Send the left knee towards the forehead. Shift the body weight forward. Send the left leg back. Left knee, left tricep, hold it, or Ekapada 1. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep, hold it, or fly. Send the left leg back. Left foot steps forward, high crescent lunge. Right heel stacks over the toes, arms come up. Eagle arms, this time right arm goes under the left arm. Find your bind. Lift the elbows, lean back. Draw the bind forward, hover the belly over the thigh. Lift your bind back up. Bend into the right knee, press off the ball of the right foot, lift it up over the left leg. Garudasana, eagle. Draw the tailbone down, trying to get the knees and the elbows in alignment. With the right knee, sweep it back, full airplane. Think about touching the pinkies behind you. Press into all four corners of the left foot. Find your balance, find your focus on the floor. Bend the left knee, step it back, high crescent lunge. I forgot those taps. Send it back, full airplane. Hands heart center. Tap the right toes to the mat, lift them up. And lift for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee, step it back, high crescent lunge. I think I do those because I know subconsciously I don't want to do them, so I just skip it. Twist water wheels, send the left arm back, right arm forward, gaze over the left thumb. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Lower the left hand down the back leg, reach the right arm back. And the right hand comes down, send the left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. Bring the left hand down to the mat, drop the right knee, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. So here, squeeze the right glutes, the back of the right leg. Open up the hip flexors. Oftentimes, if you experience knee pain, it's because you might have tight hip flexors. It can pull the knee out of alignment. Shift the hips back, runner stretch. You can keep the arms extended or you can ground them to the sides. Flex the left toes up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Little by little, these sensory muscle fibers send a message to our nervous system telling them it's okay. So if there's these stretches that we haven't done or are new to us, our body is in a beautiful state of protecting ourselves. But little by little, we'll tell our body it's okay. Walk the hands over to the left, IT band stretch. So you work to bring the pinky toe edge of the left foot down to the mat, swivel on the right knee. Walk it all the way around, wide-legged forward fold. Grab the elbows. You can sway here if you have an inversion in your practice, just headstand. You can interlace the fingers, plant the head on the mat, cradle the back of the skull, that occipital ridge with the thumbs. Start to lift the legs up. If your feet start to reach the top, squeeze the glutes together. You can always play around with just walking the legs in, bending up one heel towards the glute, maybe the other. But it's pressing into the forearms. There's very little weight in the head. You don't want to compromise the neck here. Slowly release. Leaning back in a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk it to the top of the mat. Step the left foot back. Hold high straight arm plank. Drop to the forearms, forearm plank. Hold here. Firing up the body, the core, the back, the legs, the glutes. Walk the feet in, dolphin. Pause here. If you work pincha, work the other side. So we want to get dominant on both legs. Let the grounded foot press you off. Let the leg in the air guide the way. Press into the forearms here. Stack the body, squeeze the legs together, finding that balance. Meeting back in our dolphin, press into the hands, downward facing dog. Send the right leg high, bend the knee, sending the right heel towards the left glute, and then stepping the right foot behind you, wild thing. Reaching the right arm forwards. Come on to the big toe mound of the right foot, lifting the right heel. Right hand plants, right leg lifts. Draw the right knee into the chest, and then kick it out to the left. Fall in pyramid. Lower the right foot down, sweep the left arm overhead. Drop the head back. Lower the left hand, send the right leg high. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Inhale, you rise. So check out this back foot. You want it at a 45-degree angle, and you're pressing into that foot to draw the left hip forward, and you're pressing into the right foot to draw the right hip back, working to square the hips towards the front of the mat. Working to get a 90-degree bend in this knee, drawing the belly in, arms extend. Turn the left quadricep on. If I came around and tried to pinch it, I wouldn't be able to. You've got it so tight. Cactus the arms, interlace behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Take the fist package down the left leg. Bend the right knee, humble. Take the bind over. Gaze towards the belly button. Let gravity take the fist package over, opening up through the shoulders. Bring the right hand down to the instep of the right foot, left bicep by the ear, extended side angle. If you have a block, you need to put it under the right hand. If that helps you stack the shoulders, feel free. Extend the left arm up towards the sky, gaze at the thumb, bend the elbow, bring it behind the body, have the palm facing out. Wrap the right hand underneath, hooking the left hand, finding your bind. Stay here. If you work bird of paradise, bring the gaze down, hop the left foot up to meet the right. Press into the left foot, come onto the right big toes, draw the right knee up. As you draw the right knee back, extend the right leg out. Working bound, standing split, you can bring the right foot down, keep the bind, sweep the left leg up. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. This time, the pinky toe edge is parallel to the back edge of the mat. This quadricep, this is your anchor. It's turned on. Opening the knee up towards the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Extend the arms out. Turn the triceps on. Suck the belly in. Draw the tailbone down. 3 pumping warriors. Straighten the legs. Reach to the top. Exhale to 2. Inhale. Exhale to 2. One more. Inhale. Exhale, soften into warrior two. Strong core here. Draw the belly in. This is a workout in itself, this one pose. Flip the front palm, reverse. Keep the bend in the right knee as you reach back. Open up through the right side body. Cartwheel the arms down. Step or float the right foot back. Move through a chaturanga. Your level. Inhale, lift the heart. Send it back, down dog. Send the left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Step the left leg behind you. Wild thing. Press the hips up. Lift the left heel. Reach back. Plant the left hand. Extend the left leg high. Left knee to chest. Kick it out to the right. Lower it down. Lift the hips. Reach the right arm back. Drop the head. Let it go. Plant the right hand. Extend the left leg high. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Inhale, you rise. So press into the lateral edge of the right foot. Shift the right hip forward. Bend into the left knee. Draw the left hip back. Suck the belly in. Cactus the arms, interlace behind you. Roll back. Take the fist package. Bend into the left knee. Humble. Lead with the heart. Let it go. Left hand plants to the instep of the left foot, right bicep by the ear, pointed down. Use a block under the left hand, helping to stack the shoulders. Extend the right arm up towards the sky, gaze at the thumb, bend the elbow, bring it behind the body, palm facing out. Wrap the left hand under the thigh, work towards the bind. If you notice working towards the bind, if your gaze completely goes down to the mat, you can't work your gaze back up to the sky, back off the posture a little bit. Just use a block. Little by little, we'll get there. Bird of paradise, hop the right foot up to meet the left. Come on to the left big toe. Press into the right foot as you come up. Draw the left knee back and then extend the left leg out. Left leg comes down. You can work that bound standing split, standing near lamba. Pressing into the left foot, all four corners. Sweep the right leg high. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. So again, this warrior two, check out your knee, open it up. Draw the tailbone down, belly button up. Press into the pinky toe edge of the foot. Turn this quadricep on. 3 pumping warriors. Straighten the legs, reach to the top. Exhale to 2. Inhale. Exhale to 2. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse. Keep bending into the left knee, but reaching back behind you. Cartwheel the arms down, step or float the left foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, open up the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades back, press into the feet, lift the knees, lift the gaze. Send the hips back, draw the abdomen in, roll over the tops of the feet, send the hips high. Breathe. Send the right leg high. Step it forward, high crescent lunge. Arms come up. Hover the belly over the thigh. Hold here. Turn the left quad on. Keep the heels stacked. Inhale the arms up. Cactus the arms, lean back. Sweep the arms forward, pyramid pose. So the 2 heels are in alignment, but this back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Press into the big toe mound of the right foot to draw the right hip back, fold. Think about engaging through the right quadricep to allow the right hamstrings to release. Breathe. With every inhale, you find a little length through the spine. And with every exhale, you find a little depth. Press into the right foot, sweep the left leg high, standing split. You can keep both hands grounded, or you can wrap the right hand behind the right calf, work towards catching the heel, hiding the forearm behind the calf, forehead towards knee. Lift that left leg higher with every inhale breath. You're working any handstand presses. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Come up onto the right foot. Let the left leg guide the way. Press into the hands. Find that little split leg L before you bring the legs together. Use those fingertips as brake pads. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the legs together at the top. Lower the left leg down. Ragdoll sway. Bring the hands down to the mat and then walk the feet wide to the width of the mat for a Malasana, prayer squat. You can use a block under the hips if that helps you. Use the elbows to press the knees back, trying to get the spine tall. Hands can come to heart center. Bring the right arm down, left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. Staying here, opening up the shoulders, or you can find a bind wrapping around the right leg. Keep pulling the bind towards the right ankle, drawing the left shoulder back. Come back through center. Left arm down, right arm high, gaze at the right thumb. Stay here or bind. Pull the bind towards the left ankle, draw the right shoulder back. Back through center. Crow pose. Bring the hands to the mat. Bring the gaze towards the top of the mat. Come high on the tiptoes. Knees come to the armpits. Shift the weight forward. Release back to Malasana prayer squat. Crow pose. Knees come to the backs of the arms, high on the tiptoes, shooting our legs back on the 1 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale the heart up. Send it back, down dog. Send the left leg high. Step it forward, high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Hover the belly over the thigh, reach the arms forward. Engage the right quad. Keep bending into the left knee. Inhale the arms up. Cactus the arms, lean back. Sweep the arms forward, pyramid. 2 heels in alignment, back foot's 45. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the left hip back, point the right hip forward, then fold over the left leg, excuse me. Lots of airplanes coming into Key West this morning. Goodness. One more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Standing split, press into the left foot, sweep the right leg high. Hands can stay grounded. Forehead towards knee, or you can start to wrap the left hand behind the left calf. Still working forehead towards knee, lifting the right leg up. If you work any handstand practice, press into the hands, let the right leg guide the way, let the left leg be your power. Find that split leg L. Hold. Then bring the legs together. Bring the legs down, find that ragdoll, sway it out. Release the hands to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bring the left hand to the left hip crease. Right piece fingers hug the right big toe. Inhale, look forward, lift the right leg. If this is not accessible, you can always bend up the knee, or you can just draw the right knee in towards the chest. Open it up. Right leg right, left arm left. You can always hold on to the knee. Just open up through the hips here. Revolve it. Bring the left hand to the pinky toe edge of the foot. Send the right arm back, or you can hold the outside of the right knee with the left hand. Keep grounding through the left foot. Get a little taller with every inhale breath. Extend the right leg forward, arms up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Half moon. Left hand comes down, right leg lifts. Stack the hips, right arm high. You can keep the left hand grounded to the mat. You can use a block. Eventually, you'll start to want to bring left hand to heart center. Right hand comes down. Square the hips, but keep the right leg lifted. Plant the right hand, open the left arm up. Parivrita, Ardha Chandrasana, revolved half moon. Keep lifting that right heel with every inhale breath. I know you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Bend the left knee. Bring the right knee behind the left heel. So you're stacked in a half Lord of the Fishes. Left knee is up. Right knee is on the mat. Bring the right hand behind you. Inhale the left arm up. Use the left hand down. I knew that felt weird. Left hand behind you. Inhale the right arm up. Bring the right hand to the outside of the knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Gaze over the left shoulder. Suck the belly in. Wring out the body. It's like a wet rag. Wring it out. Massage those internal organs. Bring the gaze forward. Cartwheel the hands over to the right. Bow the forehead down. Inhale, come up. Finding that 90-90 stack. So here we're stacking knee over ankle and ankle over knee. So rather than just a crisscross seated position. So you'll want to look down, see a little diamond in between your legs. That's how you know you have the setup. Maybe this knee is way high up. That's totally fine. You can put a block under there. Or if that's way too intense, you can always bend up the right knee and press the chest towards the left shin. Maybe start to fold forward. Deep hip openers. Working compass. So bringing this right knee over, or left knee, what is wrong with me today? Left knee over the left shoulder. You can plant the left hand, grab over top of the foot. So palm comes over the top of the foot. You're grabbing the pinky toe edge. Start to kick into the hand and kick the head underneath the arm, gazing towards the right for compass pose. Coming back, this is my favorite transition of all time. It's elephant trunk to an ecopata. So you can use blocks under the hands if that helps you lift the hips, but you'll work on engaging this right quadricep. Flex the right foot. Inhale, lift up. And then as you start to draw the right foot in, tilt the shoulders down, send the right leg back. Left leg is already over the arm in that ecopata. Send the left leg back. Little by little, we'll get there. It's fun though. You're going to love it. Gaze towards the belly button. Breathe. Inhale the heels high. Tiptoe the feet up to meet the hands. Ragdoll. Sway it out. Bring the right hand to the right hip. This time left piece, fingers to the left big toes. Inhale. Press into the right foot. Lift the left leg. If that is not you today, draw the left knee in. It's all about this right leg. This is what we're working. We're pressing into it, standing tall. Open up the left leg left, right arm right. Option to hold the knee. Keep pressing into the leg, opening up through the hips. Revolve it. Right hand to the outside of the lateral edge of the left foot, left arm back, or you can hold the knee. Inhale the arms up, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send it back. Hands at heart center. Hands come down to the mat. Left knee bent. Oh, went into half moon. Right hand down, left arm high. So you can place a block under the right hand. Left leg is lifted. Shoulders are stacked. Eventually, right hand starts to come to heart center. Bring the left hand down. Square the hips off. So notice if this left hip is popping up. Bring it in alignment. Plant the left hand. Open the right arm up. Keep lifting the left heel. Twisting the right arm open. Stack the shoulders. Press into the right foot. Inhale. Lift the left heel. Exhale, bend the right knee, drop the left knee behind the right foot. So now this right knee is up and over, left knee is on the mat. So this time, right hand plants behind you. Inhale, lift the left arm. Bring it on the outside of the knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist back. Draw the belly in, gaze over the right shoulder. Cartwheel the arms over towards the left, bow the forehead down. Inhale, rise up. Oh no, they're doing yard work. Bring the left ankle on top of the left knee, right knee stacked over the right ankle. Lift the spine, fold forward. Breathing into the hips here. Inhale, come up. So working the right knee over the right shoulder, bring the right hand down, grab over top of the right foot with the left hand. Start to kick into the hand, roll the head under the bicep, finding this compass pose. Now coming out of it, keep the right leg over the arm, extend the left leg out. So these are these elephant trunk float throughs. So prep here, place blocks under the hands, engage the quadricep, flex the foot, inhale, lift. Great place to work. That's core strength. That's Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. So second round, you'll inhale, lift up. Start to draw the left knee into the chest and extend the right leg out. Send the left leg back, Ekapada. Send the right leg high. Right leg comes down. Downward facing dog. Bring the gaze forward, step, hop, walk, or float the feet through, coming to your seat. Extend the arms forward, chin to chest, roll down. Hug the knees into the chest, rock side to side. Extend the legs out, arms overhead, and then wrap in. These little hollow body holds, suck the belly in, activate the core. Hug in. Good. Keep moving, keep breathing. Keep the legs together, try to straighten them, try to reach the arms all the way overhead. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in, rock side to side. Press the feet down to the mat. Heels near the glutes, knees are bent. Inhale, lift the hips up. You can interlace the fingers underneath the body, shimmy the shoulders towards one another. Press the fist package into the mat to lift the hips. Try to work the chin away from the chest, even though the chest is working its way to the chin. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. So second set, you can repeat that bridge pose again if you want to work full wheel. I always encourage you to try it. It's an invigorating, energizing posture. So good for us. So you can place the hands behind the shoulders, start to press into the feet, maybe coming to the top of the head first, and then lifting all the way up into your full wheel. If you have your full wheel, start to press into the feet, pressing the chest through. Opening up through the armpits, your anterior serratus muscles. One more inhale, lift up, squeeze up. Exhale, slowly lower all the way back down. Hug the knees into the chest. Extend the legs up to the sky. Place the hands under the hips. Roll out the ankles, spread through the toes, open and close the jaw a few times, stick out the tongue towards the chin as far as you can. Maybe roll the head slowly right to left. Staying here, if this resonates with you, if you have a plow pose in your practice, you can start to pike the legs overhead. If the feet don't touch the floor behind you, you can always use your hands on your back for support. Rest the forehead on the knees. Keep the gaze always only towards the belly button. We want to protect our cervical spine here. If the feet do touch the floor, you can interlace your fingers just like you did in that bridge pose. Eventually getting the tops of the feet towards the floor. Shoulder stand. You can walk the hands from the low back down towards the shoulder blades. Spreading the toes. Arching the feet. Pressing the hips towards the back wall. Feet towards the front of your mat. Begin to bend the knees, passing through a deaf yogi where the knees frame the ears. Straighten the legs, roll down the vertebrae, one at a time. When the hips touch, finding a happy baby, peace fingers can hook the big toes or the outside edges of the feet, rock side to side. Tuck the chin towards the chest, gaze down the midline of the body. Use the strength of the arms to try to pull the knees down. Wanting to get the entire length of the spinal column all the way down to the tailbone to the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the right knee hugged in, extend the left leg long. Hug the right knee in tight, and then draw the right knee over towards the left, gaze towards the right. Come back through center, hug both knees into the chest. Hug the left knee in, extend the right leg long. Draw the left knee over towards the right, gaze to the left. Unwind the knees back through center, hug both knees into the chest, forehead into the knees, chin to the chest. Take an inhale here, fill up. And then exhale, coming into your final Shavasana. So you can let the legs go wide, palms can be faced up. Soften the jaw. Soften the eyes. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And just give yourself a few moments here of stillness. A few moments to let the yoga, let all that beautiful work you did just course through your body. I will leave you here in this Shavasana. Thank you so, so much for coming and practicing with me today. It is always an honor and a pleasure, and I appreciate it so, so much. I hope that you continue to get on your mat every single day, continue to do the work. I know it's hard, it's not easy, but nothing worthwhile was ever easy. So great job. Keep practicing little by little. We'll get there together. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.